Hello, 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 friends. Good to see you all. Oh, the camera's all messed up. Hang on. That's not going to work. Or you see just nothing whatsoever. Let me fix that. Okay, now we should be good to go. Hey there, everyone. Good to see everyone. Appreciate you being here. Got TC Blankenship in P1, Polymauser P2, BLP3. Mustang Drifter. Bringing in the 4th place energy. Good to see you, man. Appreciate you, friend. All right. So we're going to get right to work here. I have aspirations of maybe trying to do Daily Race B and Daily Race C today. But I have to play it by ear. I'm not positive if that's going to work. So we're going to try and see if we can make that happen. But temper our enthusiasm because I'm not sure. Not sure it's going to work, okay? So, we are going to start with race B then today. And get our penalties on. Get our penalties on is what we're going to do. We definitely want to change car. And we want the Atenza. Is that right, Polly? Good job, dude. It's excellent. You know what else is excellent? Racing medium tires. That's cool. Final corner, okay. All right, we are gonna follow a 35.9. 35.9. Yes. It's the king of something. It didn't take long. That didn't take long. $35.9 is what we're following. Yeah, we'll figure that out. For the first 2 corners, yeah. Hey there, Rob. Good to see you, man. Mr. Drones, thank you, friend. Le Mans, thank you. Good to see you. Okay. We missed that little apex there. Bouncy, bouncy. Yeah, I find it helps me rotate. Not bad. Hey there, Kevin. Good to see you, man. Ooh, overshot. One year ago. It's more relaxed. But I have to get used to it. You think it takes a lot of time. Oh, and Exo the Noob is here? DCR Exo, good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a bit. Appreciate you hopping in saying hi, man. So I think general rule of thumb, right? If you're looking to change a view and you race, let's say you race, on average, let's say you race 8 hours a week, okay? 8 hours a week. Then I would say give yourself at least 2 to 3 weeks with that new view before making a final decision. That's probably the best way to go, I think. That's how I would answer it. Because then you've given it your best shot, and you're able to decide, you know, is this really for me or not, kind of thing, you know. Tires stay chilly, don't they? Ooh, little slidey. Yeah, I lost some time because of the slide. Come on, 75 into turn 1, Led. What are you thinking? Nah, we went second gear exit there. Good experiment. Didn't work. Nope. Not it. You can do it. Can't even say it. Oh, I think I went wide. Yep, sure did. Okay. Not a bad start. Exode had another question. I think I answered the question. Oh no, Exode had a question. Hold on, I answered Kevin earlier about the camera view. Hang on, gotta find it. Missing something. Yeah, I've been a Chase Cam user for quite a while now. I don't see a question from Exode. I see the statement regarding the 10 laps and can't get under a 138.9. SSK, good to see you, man. Last time I didn't drive in one of those views, we were celebrating 1,000 subscribers. Is that right, Arrow? Oh, I didn't see that as a question. Well, lap guide is incoming today for this track, so hopefully that will help you out. I'm about to... Oh, this is the beginning. Okay. I think the attendance just feels bad. I think that's the word you're looking for there, Polly. Yet here I am driving it. There's no life to the weight transfer. That's what's missing. Crud. Still go faster through there. If turn 1 didn't exist. That's funny. Worse. Somewhat worse. All right, we're in the 36s. Bobby Vegas. Okay. We're in the vicinity. Oh, that was almost... Yeah, we're good. Okay. No lift this time, right? Uh-huh. Is that too wide? It is! Alright. Let's see where that puts us. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. So let's have a heart-to-heart for a moment, everybody. So listen up. Okay? Brake balance, right? Where you put the brake balance doesn't matter if you're not on the genuine limit of what the car is capable of handling. Okay? If you're not at the limit of grip, then what you're doing with the brake balance doesn't make any difference whatsoever. All right? So that's my heart to heart. So, the reason I am moving the brake balance throughout the lap is I'm moving it to the front for turn 1 and turn 2 because I'm trying to begin braking as late as I possibly can. I'm getting more braking power by shoving it to the front so I can begin braking a little bit later. You can actually see how I catch the ghost a little bit in the braking zone, and I'm still not as good as him at exiting, right? Otherwise I'd have a time as good as him. But that's the deal with that. Neutral for turn 3 is because I want a little bit of trail braking, but I also want to be able to brake late. So that's the reason behind that. For the last half of the lap, it's all very much a lot of trail braking. And so brake balance to the rear aids with trail braking in getting the car to rotate. So that's why I'm doing that on the latter half of the course. All right, so that's what's up there. All right. Charlie Comet, good to see you, man. I think the Meta BVG it's a mixture between the Atenza and the G70. Well, so here's the thing about the Atenza. if you don't actually chuck it into a corner, then yeah, it's not gonna rotate. That's pretty much what you can expect. Yeah, you have to exaggerate your steering inputs a little more than what you would have to do for other cars because of how lifeless it is. If you can really chuck it, then it starts to feel. So that's what I'm, that extra second gear that I'm using in places, that's helping me to yank the car over, get it to turn faster. Let's try for just a wee bit longer here. Yeah. Oh, thank you. It does bounce like a basketball. Okay. So watch the chucking. Especially here. Mega chuck. Ooh. That was extra chuck. That didn't need. Hey, Slow, how's it going, man? Oh, that's a pen. Right? There it is. Yeah. That kills this lap in the next. You got it, Polly. You got it. That was slow. That was pretty good. Oh, yeah. And that messed me up on that one. Yeah, that might have beat it if I hadn't done that. Appreciate you, Slow. Oh, shoot. Hit the rev limiter. Give it to me. I want it. The beloved R8. My RSO1 would give it a run for its money. And so would the RCZ. I turned late. Hey, Lombi. Good to see you, friend. You know, that's... I was wondering what felt wrong. This fan isn't on, and this is a horrific error that must be corrected now. Okay. Yeah. Better. Yo, what's up, bud? Really? Slower there. Okay. That was a fun miss. Oh, bummer. Give it to me. Man, the rear tires cool off. That's crazy. It must be cold up here in the mountains. In the Austrian mountains. Whoa, BBG with the 2 saying hit the like button, my friends. I appreciate you, friend. Throw up a stud emoji, everyone, for BBG. That's a pen. Ooh, likes plural deployed. Thank you, Big Papa. Big Papa in the house. Oh, overshot that. Is MV7 here? Heck of a time for that. All right. More drink. MV7 is here. There you are. Welcome, bud. All right, we'll give this a little bit more. I feel like there's one more tenth. Yeah, it does. No, oh, junk. So how it handles the curbs is a big one, and because of how treacherous the curbs are here at Red Bull Ring, it helps it out a lot. It's really stable, so you can kind of abuse it in some ways. Like right here with this turn coming up, I really shift the weight nastily. Watch this. So go over and really get it to turn like that. You see that? If I were to do that in other Group 4 cars, the car would say, what are you thinking? We're going to spin out now. Bye-bye. Hey, Mick. Good to see you, man. Get the rear to kick out. Make it do it. Make it go. Force it. What number am I looking for? I keep moving it at different times and I forget what the last movement is that I did. It's default right now. Le Mans, ooh, telling us we got a 30 burger. Thank you for the 30 likes, everyone. Number 5. All right. Hey there, Doc. Good to see you, man. Roll of the dice, this first one. Danny Marshall, good to see you. Turn 4, yes. That's going to get you that extra miles per hour that you're carrying through towards the apex. You'll be able, you have at least the potential for carrying more speed through the apex, accelerating from a higher speed. Okay. You got it, man. Ah. That was too wide. Racy Deathwish. Pick your poison, Rowicki. Pick your poison. There. Oh, there's a better exit. Yeah, the Lancer's been meta here before, actually. Came in a little hot there. Had to overslow. Didn't overslow that time. Overdid it, I think. It's close, but not there. Fair enough, Red Bull Ring. Oh, I want to see. Oh, that was my best. No optimal better than that one. Okay. Yeah, that's where I gained so much time there. Nielsen. Little bouncy. SD. No, I haven't actually. It has been a while. Oops, that was braking too late. Oops. So turn one. Oh, major disappointment there. That was good. Don't give me a pen. Okay. Glad we agree. Hello, Sylvain. Good to see you. Oh, my foot got stuck. That doesn't usually happen. Oops. Right in the same vicinity. We're good. Wow! You can actually spin the car. Still in the vicinity. It's all good. Rusty, hey everyone, Rusty Shotgun is... Whoa! Hold up, hold up. Nuts. Yep, lost a bunch. Yeah, Rusty's gonna be on Learn with Lead this Saturday. Uh-oh. That's a pen. Gotta be. Oh, 1 second. Hey, it's good to see you, friend. Oh, I'm hearing the clarinet. Let's see. This is that frustrating point at which I know I'm so close to getting that improvement. That gives more rotation in 4 and 5? That's surprising. Oh, just a little early. That's a bummer. Nux, good to see you. Nate So Slow, good to see you. I've only been here so far, but yeah, we're doing okay. I like it. Ah, almost a 10th down. Oh, late. It's incredible. Just a fraction of a second late on the throttle and I lose another 10th. Michael, it's good to see you as well. FMJ, good to see you, bud. Oh, yes. Right on the edge, baby. Too much, I think. I don't think I'm getting away with that one. That was exactly how you do not take that turn. Yeah, that time I could feel that. It's also downhill. Oh, if I could only do it that way every time, that'd be sweet. 40 Burger, thank you for the 40 likes, everyone. Viking Racer, hello, sir. Viking Racer, hey, man. Been a while. Good to see you, bud. Second time I've spun there, clipping the dirt. All right, let me serve the penalty for my crimes against Red Bull Ring. All right, that was decent. Oh, blast it all. Nip. Serve its own penalty, yes. I agree. It's B-Nut. Oh, those are tomorrow, B-Nut. First ones start tomorrow. But I tell you, the boys that are going to be going tomorrow, they are putting in the work already. Believe. Ah, what? On the pedal. Crud. Grove, what's up, bud? Good to see you, friend. Last 2 laps were good, just not as good as we wanted them. Giving the foot a break. All right, it is personal now. That's what it's come down to. Pedal flicker again already. I feel like I just cleaned the sucker. Do it for fun, Rusty. Do it for fun. Yeah, I know. I broke the rules. So-so. It's reasonable. That was good. No. I shifted too early. Oh, more bounce than I wanted there. Man, it's gonna be really close, isn't it? Sheesh Louise. Oh, look at it flicker like crazy, man. I'm not gonna be able to beat it like that. Still going. Come on, equipment. Come on, work with me here. Oh, I didn't get one. A cleaning schedule, yeah. I have to go for it. We'll take it. That was a lap with some adversity too. That could have been a 0.4, but we'll take it. Ooh, just behind player. Just behind Mr. Player. All right. It's work. This one. Yes. And yes. Player, I almost beat your time. It's good to see you, player. Let's see. We saved it. We need to go take a pick. And this will be the only lap guide for tonight, I think. We're just gonna do Red Bull Ring. Let's see. Let's do it on, yeah. Oops. No, that's not what I wanted. Hey, Wicked Quick. Good to see you, friend. That should work, I think. All right, let me get this all set up here. Let's see. Okay. I think that's all we need. Let's we gotta display everything. Yeah, not there, not there. Yeah, we just need this one. Oh yeah, but I'm not doing that yet. Silly boy. I'm a silly boy. Okay. Save that for a little while. Oh. Right. All right, a little dose of happiness here. All right. Let's talk about a lap guide at Red Bull Ring and what mistakes we want to try and avoid for this particular track. So I mean, I know the story is always the penalties, and yes, they're everywhere. You know, to be on the limit is to also be flirting with a pen just about at every single corner. So we get it. But there are ways in which you can mitigate the potential for getting those pens. And I'd say the main one is make sure you're as wide as you possibly can be on each corner entry. Set yourself up very wide for every corner. This will help avoid the potential for going wide on exit and getting those pens that we so desperately don't want to get, right? So you can see here as we're going through the first big braking zone, we're going all the way over to the left side, getting the right tires onto the curb. We're going to be using the 100 board as a brake reference, and we're going to begin braking just as we pass the 100, okay? We're going to go and brake heavily in a straight line all the way until we get to this this pole on the left. You could use the pole. I'm kind of using I know we're turning before we get to the light right there, but that's the reference that I'm using, is that light. You could use the pole on the left if you'd like, if you can, you know, sort of count that off after you pass the 50. But because the light is more right in front of my face, that's the one that I'm using. We're trying to turn in late enough so that we transfer the weight very well, but we are flirting with missing the first apex if we don't do this very well. So you can see that just as I begin to turn in here is when we trail brake a little bit and then get off the brakes entirely. Now that's really the interesting thing here. So you can see here, I'm on the throttle extremely early. I've already, you know, in the fraction of a second that it took to make that little turn in, I can see that I'm going to hit the apex, and so I'm already on the throttle. Do I lift a little bit again? Yeah, I do, because there's the potential for a large bounce. So we're just making sure that we don't go too wide on exit. And we just, I mean, this must have been very close to a pen, to be fair. But we just managed to get it back in time, so we ended up with no pen there. Real quick, a note about the gear changes for this car. So 4th to 5th is probably the most important one. Make sure that you are changing at either 123 or just as it turns to 124 miles per hour. If you shift sooner than that, you will visibly lose time. You will see it in the delta. It will drop significantly. Once again, using the 100 board as the reference, but we are going to begin braking just as we pass it once again. Here, we aren't going to get the car extremely wide for whatever reason. There seems to be a little, the turf on the left there seems to be even more slippery than usual, and it really hampers your ability to slow down. So we're going to just stay right on the edge here of the curbing and turn in. We're going to turn in with the marshals over on the left there. Or you might even say turn in with that number 8 or the letter F. There's a bunch of things over there that you could use, but that's what you're turning in with. And once again, you're heavy on the brakes in that straight line. But then once you get the car turned, you're pretty much off the brakes and on the throttle as soon as possible. A big thing to note about turn 1 and this hairpin right here is there really isn't much opportunity to be trail braking. You should be braking heavily in a straight line. You should end up getting the car turned just at the right point. And once you do that, then being able to get back on the throttle very quickly is going to be the thing to do. Of course, you don't want to brake too late, but I think most people on this corner in particular, they end up turning in a little bit too soon. And so by the time they get on the throttle, they aren't pointed towards their exit. They're actually pointed like in the distance there to where that that antenna is, or those power lines are, that power line pole right above me there. So that, I think, you know, it's just not as good, and you're not going to be able to really get on the throttle like you want. Exiting in first is really good with the Atenza. It depends on, you know, feel out how much your tires are slipping. If they are slipping a little bit, maybe a tiny bit of a short shift to second will help them to grip up again. And that's how that works there. All right, once again, using the 100 board as your brake reference once again. So that's your brake reference. We're going to begin braking just as we arrive, or just as we pass, perhaps, is also better said. Just as we arrive there, just as we barely pass it, we're beginning to brake. Braking heavy in a straight line. This one is probably one of the easiest to overshoot. One of the reasons the mistake of overshooting this corner is happening is because you may not notice it with the game, but it is a downhill. And it's not the steepest downhill ever. It's not, you know, the downhill at Bathurst, but it is a downhill, so the tires and the brakes are having to work extra hard to get the car to slow down. And then the other reason why this is particularly difficult is even when you get right here, not only do you not have any banking to help you with the turn, but the track is actually still sloping away from you. There's negative camber on this particular part of the corner. So it requires a little more time on the brakes than you might think is necessary. And you can see here, even though I'm turning, I'm still 100% brake pressure until I finally get right to the apex. And now you see I'm on the throttle here, getting ready to move towards 100%. I would have liked to have seen a little more apex, clobbering a little bit more apex for myself here. That's why I had to delay the throttle input just by a little bit to make sure that we don't miss it. Now remember, we said in setting up for turns, one of the best things you can do is to make sure that you're starting as wide as possible. So with this particular corner, you do want to get the car all the way over to the right side with the left tires onto the curb. We're going to use the 50 board as our reference once again. And we're going to be pressing the brakes as we arrive at the 50 board. The biggest mistake and the easiest mistake to make with this corner is narrowing the corner entrance and making it so that we have to wait to get on the throttle. You'll see that I am turning in. I'm using as much track as I can. I'm turning in later. I'm having a nice wide exit. I'm trail braking now this entire way, using second gear for extra rotation, letting the car coast for a little bit, and then right at about mid-corner is where I'm on the accelerator. And here's how you know if you've really nailed this particular corner. The way you would know is that when you get on the accelerator, you continue to tighten to the corner. You see that that's actually what's happening here. I'm full throttle and I've tightened to the apex, and then my momentum carries me out wide. Once again, setting up nice and wide as much as you can. Remember, these wide entrances, they're going to help us avoid the pens that we are so often get on corner exit. Basically every turn here, that's the biggest danger as far as penalties go. So getting as wide of an entrance as possible is going to help you avoid those penalties. So we're staying wide here. We're using where the two roads converge. That is our brake reference. And just as we pass that convergence, we're on the brakes. But we're staying wide. We're staying nice and wide still. You can basically, these tire marks are your line that you're looking to stick with. We're not going to brake hard. We're going to just trail brake. We're lower than 50% brake pressure that whole time. If you feel like you're going to overshoot, go ahead and use a little bit of second for a very brief time to rotate the car. But if your braking is proper, you can stay in third and maintain 80 miles per hour and accelerate from there. You see, by this point now, we're on full throttle. Our momentum does carry us out wide, but because we had that wide entrance, we can keep the foot mashed onto the throttle and we don't end up going wide. Actually, there's space. We have a little bit of room. So that's even more beneficial in that regard. Okay. So now we come to the final two right-handers. This is another one where we want to get as wide as possible, and the green in this case doesn't seem to hamper the braking at all. So we're going to go ahead and go on to that. We're going to use this, I guess it's a protective grate on the left-hand side here as our brake reference. Once we reach that, that is when we're going to apply the brakes. We're going to downshift to fourth, turn after the 50 board. I think maybe I turned in even a little bit early, then get down to third gear to help rotate the car. And then you want to be on the throttle no later than at the apex, which we tend to, we're a little bit late on the throttle, looks like, perhaps. I think I probably lost just a little bit of time there, in fact, because of missing, I could have gotten more of that apex, and that would have allowed me to carry more speed through here. Difficult portion to gauge a braking reference, but with the group 4s, it's a little bit easier. It's harder with the group 3s because you have to start braking earlier with them. But with this one, you can begin braking just before you get to the edge of the Australian flag on the left here. And that's what you're going to do there. If you're braking really properly, then you can maintain third gear and be just fine. I'm having trouble braking the right amount, so I end up getting down to second and then making the turn, making the car rotate a little bit more that way. Now, before we go take the car the rest of the way to the apex, I do want to mention that these two corners back to back, these are two of the corners where they greatly one greatly influences the next one. So if you've been taking the previous right-hander a little bit poorly, and you've been braking later than where I just suggested to begin braking for this second right-hander here, the last corner, that might be fine. But understand that if you begin to carry more speed through that penultimate corner, then that's going to mean that your braking is going to have to change, at least to some degree, in order to make this corner here. Because the biggest mistake that could possibly be made here on this particular corner is running wide. It's very easy to do, to just brake a little bit too late, to be inconsistent on that previous corner, the penultimate corner, and it making you be inconsistent on this corner here. So you can see where I use second gear to get the rotation done. I get back up to third, and I'm on the throttle before we get to the apex. In fact, we're planning to accelerate through this apex. Looks like I'm at 76, 77 miles an hour. I really want to just barely graze that yellow sausage there. If you hit it too hard, that could end up unsettling the car, and that could send you wide. But if you just graze it, you're not going to bounce the car, and you can maintain full throttle and make the corner. And that is your lap guide at Red Bull Ring. Cool stuff. Okay, let's see. We're at 8 o'clock. Maybe I'd go ahead and do a little bit of this here. There you are, Polymazda. Amped! Yes! Fantastic, dude. Oops. Yeah, we'll get some racing in. Hopefully the pedal flutter doesn't harm us too bad. That's worthy of a G Heck and G, that's for sure. High performance, good to see you. And you did it in the Atenza too. Yeah. So we'll get a little bit of racing in tonight. Let's see, I'll do the next one is the 8:10 race actually. So maybe we'll just chill for a bit. Just chill for a bit. So, yeah, you may have been seeing the ticker go by where it talks about the Speed Force Academy. So that is live and active. I got there are 6 people signed up. First 3 people will go tomorrow, and so I'm pumped about that. There are a couple slots open for tomorrow as well, so if anybody wants to jump in, you can certainly do that. I don't have my phone with me, do I? Oh, I should put that over here. And even if it'll probably come up again eventually here, but hey there, Ramboy, good to see you. But no atmosphere. Mazda had a magical turn 2. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, it is a lot of time there, whether if the car gets loose or you just get a lot of wheel spin and doesn't hook up. But I'm getting good feedback from the folks who are doing it already because I gave them their drills ahead of time before we meet tomorrow. So, so I still can't do Red Bull Ring. Going to really focus on it this week. Okay, interesting. What do you think is the issue, Ramboy? Okay. Are you using the Atenza? Because that car doesn't transfer weight unless you really mean it. We were talking about that earlier in the stream, me and Polly. Yes, they are. Yeah. Well, all I can say is find something that you can do in turn 1, especially that's comfortable and repeatable. Get something that's comfortable, repeatable, and um and then try and build off of that. Because you wanna be something that you have on lock. You know what I mean? Get something that you have on lock for turn 1. It might be slower than you want, but it's not a penalty, right? So if you can manage that, then you can begin to experiment with taking a little bit more risk, maybe braking a little bit later, turning in a little bit sooner or later, depending on what's going on, that sort of thing. Brakes are acting up. I'm sure it's out there, or something close to that is out there to download on GT7. Cool stuff, Mazda. Yeah, that's exciting, man. That's exciting stuff. Is that right, Ro? Gotcha. Hey, Dave. Good to see you, friend. Yes, so the other thing, though, with the coaching on Tuesdays is that eliminates, at least as long as Tuesdays are full enough of students, then that will eliminate a mid-week stream for us. So there is no other stream this week until we get to Saturday for Learn with Lead. Would that be you, Dave? Did you do that? Well, what did you get? Boom. Dropping the cash on the counter and says, "Give me all of this." Well done, sir. Welcome to the sickness. It's a good kind of sickness. $139. If you're in D lobbies. That's part of the journey, though. All the assembly. Yeah, we're going to do B this week. We're going to focus on B. To work. You're really pushing for a lap time. Yeah, it does. It does. With a controller. Yeah, I got you. What? A 50 burger? Thank you for the 50 likes, everyone. Appreciate you. Use a folding chair. An old one, right? Like an outdoor folding chair where the center part is actually like messed up, falling apart. Yeah. I saw this one at the store today. This one's strawberry lemonade. It's pretty stinking good. It did come from outdoors. I knew what you're talking about. I knew it. Yeah, although this is asking for the Red Bull gods to like curse me today because I'm drinking a monster while racing at Red Bull Ring. Scary. These are Razer headphones? Yes, these are Razer. Hold on. I think if I look on the computer, it'll tell me the model. Kyra. Kaira. I should be in a monster car too. You're right. Yeah, I like them. No, they're really good. They're very good. Sound quality is great. That's a felony. I'm a wild man, yes. Living dangerously is what I'm doing. Scary. I also run with the scissors point up. True, Danny, true. Yeah, what were these? I got these through the place. Is that where I got them from? Where did I get them from? I had gift cards. Bunch of gift cards. I want to say I got these from the PlayStation store. And I think they were $150 at the time. I paid $100 because I had a $50 gift card. Yeah, she's pretty fancy in her kingdom up there. Yes, well, you're a wild man too, high performance. That's you're living dangerously as well. Hmm. Crickety crack. Well, this is kind of a fun situation because I won't be able to race again later in the week, really. I mean, if I can sneak a race here or there, but I won't be streaming any more races besides tonight, so. I heard the Turtle Beaches are good, yeah. I did have an old set of Turtle Beach, which were eh. Yeah, it says on here it's the Kyra model, Kaira. Ah, Lopez is here. Oh man, a few people I haven't seen in a while. Yeah, I'm looking at it now, the Kyra. That's the ones I have. That's the set I have. Thank you, SD. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's G70s and the Tenzas. See how we do. It's all about getting fewer pens than other people, I think. Yeah, I got you, Ira. Yeah, I mean, if the... Who knows what will happen, really. And so, I mean, if we end up with weeks where, you know, things slow down on the coaching front, then I'll stream. too slow, too slow. That was really slow. What was I doing? That was driving scared right there. That's what that was. I was afraid. Nope. Oh, that is close. That was close. Yeah, it's cold here in Austria. We're high in the mountains, I think, up here. Chilly. It's one of those tracks where you struggle to keep temps in the tires. Yikes. Oh yeah, performance for sure. Hi, Jeff. How's it going? Nice to see you, friend. Yes, I would say it has simulation aspects to it. It's not a full sim. You said the chair to the Discord? Okay, good deal. With about 100 answers. There's an okay turn one. That might be a pen for me now. Man, they are getting into it back there. Oh, big time. They're crunching each other. You know, though, if you do get a half-second pen, though, it's not the worst. What's with the? That's a cool question. Well, my friend, I use them for coaching, actually, so I just leave them on. They're a nice tool when you're coaching folks. Oh. Yeah, especially if the track. I'll fully admit I use them. I take advantage of them, especially in some dark races, like Bathurst at night. Oh my goodness, that's awful. Especially Forest Elbow, have no idea where anything is. Shuggy. What's up, Shuggy? How's it going, man? No, like I said, I just have them on because I use them for coaching all the time. That was a good race, Lopez. Oh man, look at all the pens behind us. One. Oh. Yeah, where are you, Shuggy? It's a perfectly reasonable time here. 8:20 p.m. Oh, no kidding, Shuggy. I love onions. Actually, that's what his name is. But I do love him. He's great. I'm so glad you came over and took a look. Appreciate you, friend. Yeah, we're reckless. We're staying up late racing. Yeah, 1:20 for you. That's late. I don't like seeing 1:20 a.m. It's not a favorite. Let's see. Yeah, we'll get some more of these races in today. Did that wrong. There we go. Isn't it kind of cool how you hear the engine cooling down at this right here? It's pretty fun. Yeah, I miss Kentish Jen. He used to be on when I was alive and awake and all of that. And now he's totally streaming exactly during my sleep schedule. A modest gain. Yeah, so I mean, like for me, Forest Elbow in the dark, I can't see that inner wall, period. And so that's definitely a spot where I'm checking out my little the marker there. I'll use it there. Can't think of anywhere else right now, but Is that really what he's doing now, Ramboy? That's cool. Yeah, that's like the engine cooling down. That's what you're hearing there. Yeah, now it just stopped. But yeah, pretty cool little effect. Ah, he posts the setup. Neat. Yeah, I miss all of his stuff now. Whatever his schedule was before, I would catch like the last 2 hours or so of his stream sometimes, depending on how late he went. Oh yeah, how long has it been for you, Jev? When did you play last? Was it GT7 or was it an earlier game? Oh, so far happy with the work. And struggling there. Mm. I see it now, Rogi. Do you want me to show everybody? I can toss it over here for everyone to see if you want. My PSN is Lead Pencil 2017, Shuggy. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Here's Robiki's rig. His G29 with the folding chair. Putting up top 50 times all the time in the world. Years I've sunk too much time into LMU and iRacing. About 3,000 hours in each. Wow. I mean, for me, those other games, like they look super intriguing to me. I especially I coached an iRacing guy a while back who started on GT7, and then that was sort of the gateway drug for him, and he then moved on to ACC and in iRacing, and I mean, it all looks super fascinating, but the time and the money, that's the real holdup for me. And then, but you get the sim aspect, or you could call it a simcade. I don't care, whatever you want to call it. But you get the sim experience, at least to some degree, with the tire wear, with the fuel consumption, with the weight lowering as the fuel depletes, dirty tires. You get aspects of it, but it's very much plug and play. It's super accessible, so that I can spend an hour or so practicing, and then hop into a bunch of races and hang out with my friends, and I dig that. I think that's the appeal for me. Regretting missing top 100 every week? Nah. Made two setup apps for both sims, but got burned out from both. Yeah, okay. Oh, got you there. I don't get here. Let me see. The Shagizzle. I accept. I accept the friend request from Shagizzle. Yeah, I've turned off the alerts on the top right there, so appreciate you letting me know. All right, we managed to stay out of trouble the last race. Did get a couple pens, but there were so many, so much destruction behind us that didn't really affect us. But yeah, we'll be able to race. Let's see if I get 5 more races in. Be cool. And I was young and apparently very gangster. Yes, very, very gangster. Hilarious. Well, Jeff, 46, you know, we really love Gran Turismo around here. You kind of say we're addicted, and we have a lot of fun every week. So you're welcome to hang out and just watch, or if you want to get back in the game and join us. I do host lobbies every now and then on Saturdays. The game is fun, but I will say it's a lot more fun when you have good people to hang out with. I'm now an old man with a terrible name. I don't think so. I like it. Pablo's in. Who was down here that was... Oh, it's Cheddar. Cheddar coming from the back. I'm 43. Bro Cheddar. Hey there, man. I see you. I see you in there coming from the back. You just haven't decided to put a time up yet? Okay. let the pens be. I mean, let the game begin. You called yourself an old man at 39. What am I then? Ugh. Plenty of us older fellows. Ooh, that black Jenny is sinister back there. Sinister looking. An older man is what I am, yes. Yes, Rowicki, yes you are. You're the baby of the bunch. That's the litmus test right there. Uh-oh. That's a missed apex right there. We're just doing race B, Octia. Just race B. Thank you for checking in. Okay, that's a pen. Maybe for Duarte also. Yep, we both got it. I led him astray. Yeah, it's on. Definitely on. That was my fault. Not his, not anything else. I know what happened. Now we were catching up with Lopez here too. Not true, Octia. No, go ahead. You deserve it. Oh, 1 second for that one. Man. Go ahead, Duarte. Go ahead. You're good. You're good. Just want to try and stay ahead of these boys back there. Yes. Keep beating each other up back there. Pablo might have us, though. That wasn't what I really wanted to do. No, it's a reality of the track and how cold it is. Austria in the mountains is cold. Oh, come on. I thought I got it that time. Thanks, Pablo. You're a real swell dude. Oy. Rough one. Definitely a rough one. Alright, no more pens, and better things can happen. They can be. Can't judge them all, though. Can't judge them all. They are out in force today, though, aren't they? I'm kind of tired of getting hit. Not gonna lie. Oh, that's the other Mazda. This isn't gonna be pretty. At least he got one, too. We do lose a spot, though. Man, that was rough. Beat them all with it. Yeah, that's why you want to not get pens and get stuck in the back with those monsters. Well, we did not gain DR on that one. Let's check that out a little bit, shall we? Let's have a little fun. Maybe need to get our gavels out. Oops, that's too far. Let's see, I need to delete a couple things, I think. Yeah, we delete that one. Excuse me. Yes. And did I really save that many of these? All right. Stop trying to be cool in the back. Yeah, go set a time. Go beat my time, Jetta. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, 1 second pen. That definitely hurt. Okay, Marshall, we'll see you, Danny. Oh, he hits Pablo there. Then goes wide. Then hits... Oh, man, he's pushing people off. I get another pen. I was happy with that little move there. Right, I get hit there. He goes on like nothing happened. He does not get penalized for it either. Hit mid-corner, hit mid-corner. That's not okay. That's just downright dirty. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Big bottleneck here. Oh, this Devlin guy. Yeah, everyone is just going at it, friends. I don't know. Everyone might want to just steer clear of the A+ lobby right now in the US. Boom. And see, and Lopez just ran away from everybody. Ooh, a Subi. Yep, just gonna go for it no matter what. This is the stuff that's just maddening. I guess we'll try again. Couldn't have been too bad of a loss. Or could it? Oh, yeah. So we really, really need to be on point, is what we're learning here. First lap especially. Because, yeah, we could just hang out with Lopez up in the front like we did on the first race. We don't end up in that mess. So we got to be fast. Got to be fast. All right, Rowicki, appreciate you, friend. We'll be seeing you later. Ooh, quad and player with the exact same time. That's fun. is that right, SD? Don't let LG know. Extra rare, good to see you. We've had one decent race and one not so. It was kind of indecent, actually. That's kind of how it is sometimes. Bro's right behind us with a 591. Let's go. See if we can keep the pushers at bay. Whoa, how can Tebow be SRB and A+? I thought getting down to B is an automatic DR reset. Get that boy out of here. Get him out of this lobby. Man. Let us pray. Let us take a moment. I thought once you get down to the B level, it's already a reset. That's what I thought. But you say maybe one more race and then it'll kick in. Alright. We need to be on point. Nice Pac-Man livery, Brochetta. That's fun. Wow, it's a real close-up of the car. I don't need to see the paint that close. Thank you, SD. Thank you, Cheddar. You are a very helpful friend. Appreciate you, Shuggy. So glad to have you come in, say hi, and talk with you for a while, bud. Have an excellent morning and the rest of your day. I'm glad, Blair. I'm very glad. A little crazy at times. Yeah. Lopez is just, he's got some crazy pace. Comes with the territory, doesn't it, Blair? Kind of a big mess there. Come on, flutter pedal, stop it. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's fun. Thank you, Chris Wood. Appreciate you, friend. Oof. $60 Burger says LVP. Good to see you, LVP. Uh-oh. We almost went a whole race without a pin. Oh, Brochetta went wide, I think. He did! And he crashed into the wall. He just went boom. Okay, good night, Chris. Appreciate you, friend. James, good to see you, friend. Not slow. No, I gotta, like, frame it forward. It's not great. Pan on the last turn. Dude, you cracked me up. You were going straight, and all of a sudden there's just this mad rage, like, ah! Hang on. We are going to watch that again. I'm sorry. Let's see that again. I got to see it both from my perspective and Cheddah's perspective as well. Let's watch this. I could frame it forward, yeah. He gets the job done on me. Just pushes it too hard here. Pen. Oops. Had to take it out on the wall, yes. From my perspective. Bam! I appreciate that, Mr. Bennett. Thank you so much. There he is. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, bro. You're gonna have to let him know. Well, I want to look at the Pac-Man livery though too here. This is pretty fun. Love me some Pac-Man. That's great. Love it. All right, that was fun. Thank you for working with me there, Cheddar. That was a much less stressful race than the previous one. We both podiumed, right? So at least that's good. Oof. That had to have done something, right? Yay. Yeah, man, it's good stuff. Are we... Are we not friends on that account, Cheddar? Must not be. Wow, Rowicki put up a 36.7 with the Veyron. That's bold. Urgh. G heckin' G. Leave. All right. I think we'll be able to do 3 more races here before I gotta call it and get to editing the lap guide video. Well, this will be a good shot. That's pretty neat. Coming in out of focus and then focusing. That's gonna come up here. There it is. Now we've skipped ahead a little bit too far to get the next turn. It's a pretty cool bull right there. Even if you don't like Red Bull, like that with the arch, it's pretty epic, wouldn't you think? Yeah, I think so. It's been cool, the clips, the videos that Digit has put out. He's been to the ring a couple of times now. With real life cars. It's been neat. Oh, excuse me. I'm awake. It's a cool track. It'd be quite cool to see in real life. I think something that we probably miss sometimes is just how fast these tracks are. I think the game maybe makes them shrink a little bit. And we kind of forget just how large they really are and how much distance we're covering with every lap, you know? Hey, SD, there's someone in the Ferrari. All right, boys, here we go. Hey, there you go, SD. That's the way to do it. Yeah, I did do a lap guide here already. If you missed it, though, I'll have that out tomorrow in the video with all the visuals and goodness and stuff. Yeah, I've seen some people be using the 155. It's the real close-up shot again. Oh yeah, it'll release about 8 a.m. That's what I go and do right after the stream ends, is record and get all that set up. Don't do it, Cheddar. Don't get the pen. He did not. All right. Good deal. He got bumped. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm all right with you in front of me. I know you got hit. I heard it. Lopez must be really lonely tonight. I think Cheddar could give him a run for his money, though. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate you all. I want to keep Lopez company. I can't keep up with him. Steven Sills, good to see you, man. It's been going all right. It's nice now that we have a little help with our friends from Cheddar Racing with us here. Although he just served a pen. We'll see what happens with these folks behind us. Man, Cheddar lost a bunch of spots. Good racing, Chedako. It's good stuff. We can get just a little bit more distance for the final lap. That would make me feel a little more comfortable. Thank you, Edward E. Appreciate you, friend. Is it? Is it? Yeah. Knight Rider Jim, good to see you, friend. Holy Brazilian steakhouse, Batman. They've been rather civil in this race. Well, who knows what's going to happen when I serve this pen. They probably will all try and get my spot. Oh no, and I messed it up. Made it even worse, I did. All right. Got ourselves back up to 5th with the guy that had a pen. That's not so bad. Before it started. Yeah, unfortunate spot for a pen on my end. But hey, that's how it goes. We didn't die. We didn't get totally annihilated, so I count that as a win. Maybe my standards are too low? That could be. It could be. Let's see if somehow we could just maybe improve that time. Maybe. Oops. Got to put the ghost up. 14 away from 400. Broski. Hey, let's try and fix that right now. Hard to type with gloves. You have a .453? Indeed you do. Very nice. It's good to see you, Extra Rare. It's been a while. I definitely had a .4 on this lap that I got a .5. I messed up the penultimate corner. Ford truck. Ford truck. That wasn't it. Rack 'em up, boys. Come on, give me the second part. Thank you. Thank you. Do not disappoint me. That's cool, guys. Thank you, everyone. Sub up to Edwardy if you haven't already. Oh, that's terrible flutter. Goodness gracious, pedal. You're killing me. Get over there. Are you SD? Someone put SD's channel up, please. Nice, guys. Awesome. Let me see. Hang on. Let me see something here. This hasn't worked in the past, but let me give it a try. Just no, don't do that. Yeah, you can see that flutter right there. Look at it freaking out. Yeah, you can see it. It's not... I'm keeping my foot planted. That time I moved. Alright. Maybe that'll help. Time for one more lap. Nope, still fluttering. I ignored the track limits. How dare I? Truck limits. All right, SD, I hear you. All right, try it. Where do we end up? Oh yeah, wow. Sly with his 36-1, baby. Cheddar with an improvement. Lopez's 481 now doesn't seem so great. This is a good, it's pretty established lobby here. Fast boys. If the track would ever prepare. There we go. Speed square? What's a speed square? You too, Cheddar. I'm not gonna have you to push me anymore. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you. Before going to the penalty ring. Yes. Smart move, sir. Tenth. Cool to know. I always like doing that too. All right, I have no idea what's going to happen now. See what goes on. The triangle square. That's right. Are you reinforcing your rig? Is that what you're working on, Steven? First turn, right out of the gate. This is the one guy I really didn't want to have behind me. He's been covering trouble all night. Those dang truck penalties. Excuse me. That's my fault, not his. I ended up sliding and slowing down. Yeah, that could be right. Could be right, Steven. Oh, Cheddar's racking them up. There we go. That was faster like I should be. Come on. Ooh, I have an itch on the bottom of my foot. Oh, it's bad. I have to just not think about it. I don't know if I'm gonna get him. Just barely, okay. Yeah, this is just a straight up itch. No, you dummy. Did we all get it? Everyone except Cheddar, okay. Except I overshoot like, oh, like a moron. Nuts, that was dumb. Why did I overshoot like that? I just gotta try and keep Rusty behind us. I'll blame it on the itch. You're right. Nah, he's gonna get me, I think. Oh, the one dude has a pen. Oh, Cheddar had it. And we missed getting his spot by half a tenth. Tough. Good race, though. Okay. Oh! Nasty. Just nasty. That's better. Yeah, it's a bummer. If we hadn't made that mistake, we probably could have been 5th, I think. Yeah, one more lap would be fine. One more lap would be just fine. But yeah, this is kind of short. Oops. Yeah, I think I think the G70 is like a co-meta. Co-meta? Sure, we can use that word. I mean, it's a co-meta. I mean, if we look at the leaderboard, top 100, mostly Atenzas, but with G70s sprinkled in. And a random Supra. Sure. Yeah, you did. Well done, bud. Yes. When I move it back and I'm in these corners where there's more trail braking, that's why I'm moving it to the rear. LG, it's good to see you, man. You're in time for the last race of the night. Yeah, I would say brake balance sometimes is dictated by the car, but is also dictated some by the track. Yes, you did miss the disconnect. I'm sorry, LG. Although it might disconnect again. We'll see if you're very extra lucky and it disconnects again. Talk about overslowing the car. Yeah, you've been subbing for like years now. Or at least a year. Nope, that's Ben. Okay, sounds good, friend. Well, yeah, and that's especially true with, you know, when you're dealing with an all-wheel drive car like this one. All four wheels are actively trying to hook up for that hairpin. Whereas there are no all-wheel drive cars in Group 3. Beecham! How's it going, friend? Oop, running out of time. Do we have two more out there? Anyone? Oh, now we're behind Sly. With Burns right behind us. The Chiricomo guy, he was good to race with. Anybody else from the back here? Oh yeah. Plenty that haven't put up a time yet. Munch, good to see you. Oh, now you went and said it, SD. Trying to start fights. Oh, he said he was checking out, didn't he? A little earlier in the chat there. Yeah, he says he's got to run. Excuse me. Yeah, I understand, Advocate, but it's good to see you. Couldn't help it. Three and a half tenths faster is Sly. All right, last race of the night, friends. Not you driving the Swifty, LG. He's just knocking on your Swifty. He's trying to start trouble. Burns in chat just said first race, and he's right behind us. Let's go. Is he driving? He's in the Mazda also. Sounds dirty. Too much slidey on exit. Burns got the first corner pen like I did last race. Good exit for me, mostly. Almost didn't make that corner. Almost got past this lap. It's Sly up in front, and we three in this little group here. The second time Chiricomo has allowed us space on the outside there. I mean, that's awesome. Nah, I really messed that up. Great racing, Burns. I mean, he could have a look, right? He could have a look. Oh, that's good. Good stuff, Burns. Yeah, what, we were side by side, what, through 3 corners in a row? That's pretty sweet. G heckin' G. That was close, dude. Yeah, less than half a tenth apart in the end there. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Very fun. All right, my friends. That is going to be the end for today. Like we said, we've been saying today, so we won't be another stream in the middle of the week. Have coaching sessions to do tomorrow with our Speed Force Academy students. They are ripping ready to go, let me tell you. They've been doing drills and exercises, so excited to get into all that with them tomorrow. We do have a Learn with Lead planned on Saturday, and besides the Learn with Lead on Saturday, we'll see. Maybe we'll do some lobbies. Maybe I'll get into some more racing. Not sure. We'll see what happens. So stay tuned to see what'll end up happening there. But that's what's happening. So good stuff. You too, Sly. Appreciate you, man. Good racing. You got some nice pace there, bud. Good stuff. See you, Dave. See you, LG. Jimtastic. Appreciate you, friend. Been a little bit. Thank you for the like smash. Edward, thank you, bud. See you, bud. It's good stuff. All right, my friends. Thank you all for supporting and hanging out with us today. Thank you for all that. If you missed the lap guide from earlier, I'll have that. I should have that out tomorrow. All good to go for Red Bull Ring. And yeah, that'll be the plan. I love you all like crazy. I got to get to work, so I got to go. But I love you all like crazy. Not a thing you can do to change my mind. See you guys real soon. Bye. Some of you sooner than others. Oh.